valuable suggestions and valuable arguments in the case. But I heard Justice Chauhan. It was very much enlightening, and I was I for the first time came to know about the R to B. I still don't understand what does R to B mean, but I would like to request Mr. Justice Chauhan to kindly send me by email the draft of the relevant proposals of the laws which have been framed to empower the Secretary General for taking action under it. My concern is that the all that is being committed around the world, ever has been committed in the world as far as the human rights violations are concerned. These are happening in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in the valley of Kashmir. The two-pronged actions are being taken by India in Kashmir as far as the state level is concerned. First is that it is the apartheid type of the system running there, that the Hindu majority of India now coupled with the Jammu as the seat of the government of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, they are ruling the valley of Kashmir, the dominant Muslim population of the Kashmir. And secondly, it is like the Nazism. They have started killing the people, threatening the Indian Muslims, and then through them the Kashmiri Muslims, to eradicate them, to extinguish them from the Indian soil. The laws so far made in India, they have practically done away with every right which the Kashmiri had. The Mr. Prime Minister of India had no doubt said that we have given to the Kashmiris all that the Indians have, but he did not say that whatever Kashmiris had, he had taken it back. The Kashmiri right to property, the Kashmiri right to job, the Kashmiri right to protection, the Kashmiri right to its own local usage and customs, it has all been taken above. There are 11 states in India which have been given the similar protection, but none of them with this taken back this right. And the Kashmir is the only state, because in Kashmir too, that the Kashmir Valley, it is the targeting of the valley that has been done. The Indian army is rampant and free Scott, and has the power to shoot at spot and the power to do anything, to dynamite the houses, to kill the people, to arrest the people, to do anything they like as for when if any vice arises against them. You are witnessing that after 5th of August, there is practically total lockdown in Kashmir, and now they are taking the benefit of the COVID-19. That after that, the almost everything has gone under the hands of the Indian army, and every village in the every corner of the village is cordoned by the Indian police, and thereby doing whatever they like. The recent examples of the killing in Dawada, in Kupwara, in Chokibal, and in Pulwama are the glaring examples of it, because of the under the cover of this protection of the covered, maintaining the distance. They are doing all that, the inhuman actions which a barbarian force could take. The onslaught on the Kashmiris it is not going to stop. It is there. The recent thing, you must have the people who are conversant with the administrative system of the Kashmir, they know that the officers of the secretariat of the government of the state of Jammu and Kashmir were shifted to Jammu for 6 months and remained in Srinagar for 6 months. Now they have decided that the officers shall remain throughout in Jammu, not in Srinagar. The purpose is to give the protection to the Indian armed forces to do whatever they like to do in Kashmir with the Kashmiri population, who are all Muslims. The disputed disputed position of state of Jammu and Kashmir, it is no doubt recognized under the UN resolutions, and it has a protection under that Indian claim on the state of Jammu and Kashmir has been rejected. The Indian claim to be the part of to have acceded the state of Jammu and Kashmir to them has been rejected by the United Nations Security Council when they referred the matter to the people for referendum to decide in plebiscite. So the India in Kashmir is in illegal occupation, and whatever semblance of the constitutional position had remained in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, that has been taken back on 5th of August. The killing, on borders, the shelling, the war on the LOC is going on. So both parts of the Kashmir are practically at war. As far as the in Pakistani control side of Kashmir is being killed by the Indian forces of this firing, and then within the valley, which is under the directly under the control of Indian forces, they are being killed and tortured and raped, and whatever offense you with the name, it is being committed on the people of them. So the way out is no doubt that this ICJ, of course, the India not being signatory to it, we cannot go to that. But there were no ICJ, but the special tribunals were constituted when in Rwanda, in Yugoslavia, and then the Gambian example is very much clear there that they have taken the action under it. That what the Justice Sahib has said that ought to be, that is the most important aspect of it. It is the I think the easiest and the most workable position which we can adopt. There should be will, and who has to take the will has to be taken by the government of Pakistan to go to the ICA to do this Security Council in the R2B and to list the offences to them. They have at their back, they have at their in their control. In their as a matter of evidence, the report of the Human Rights Commission of United Nations, that is Office of Human Rights Commission. There are two reports about it. The recent Gulf reports, the papers of the Gulf which have reported about the frenzied attitude of the Indians towards the Muslims, and it directly this hits the Kashmiri Muslims practically. It is very much clear it is in support of the Pakistan to take it to the United Nations Security Council. And similarly, the reports of the international journals, the Washington Post and human rights, so many other human rights organizations, they are in support of it, and they have the categoric and the numerical numbers of the people who have been killed, who have been tortured, who have been there have been mass graves, and the Kanun Poshpora this rape case. It is a glaring example of it that the FIR is registered, but no action has so far been taken. So the way out is that we have to go to the United Nations Security Council, irrespective of the unmindful of the fact, and irrespective of the fact whether we succeed or not. But we must explore every possibility and must knock every door so that we get the relief of the people. And the way out shown by by Justice Chauhan, I think this is the best. Let us study it and go on with that.